Let's go. Okay, alrighty, Mile High 6 here, back again with a new video. And today I'll be doing the Week 7 picks. I think I only got 3 wrong. The one I thought Atlanta was going to lose and go to 0-6. Nope, they got a new coach, interim coach, and they beat up Minnesota. They're doing terrible in Minnesota. I thought I thought Green Bay was going to keep it competitive with Tampa Bay, but no, Tampa Bay's defense was for real. They had a great game against Aaron Rodgers. And what's the other one I got wrong? Damn it. Who lost? Oh yeah. I thought the Rams were going to beat the Niners, but the Niners, Jimmy G showed up. So yeah, those were my missed picks of that last week. But I picked the Broncos to win. I knew they were going to win the way pissed off, and they were more prepared. And yeah, let's get into this. Browns and Bungles. I don't know if Baker's gonna play because of the injury. Stefanski kept him in too long when they were getting blown out, and it was Case Keenum. I think the Browns actually have the Bengals have a chance. They're at home, and they played very well. They played well against the Colts, but they choked it. That was a big choke job, man. They could have had that game. Could have had their second win of the year, but they choked it. And the the Bungles are 4-1. But the Browns still have a lot of talent around them. Kareem Hunt's their starting running back. He's been doing okay. The defense is shit, but I think they can get to the Bengals O-line because their O-line's terrible. So give me the Browns winning. Barely. If they have Keenum, barely. If they have Mayfield, I know he's not the best, but he's way better than Keenum. Buffalo and the team's tanking, the Jets. So Buffalo, yes, they had against good teams. They buckle under pressure. I think Josh Allen's gonna have a field day today. Even if he's gonna look good against a bad team, and good teams usually beat bad teams. So I got the damn Bills. And plus, they want Adam Gase fired, so they're not going to have any effort. And it's Joe Flacco. Pittsburgh, Tennessee. This is going to be a good game. Good defense in Pittsburgh. And then Tennessee. Pittsburgh's defense is not really... They allowed a lot of points against Philadelphia, but they shut down the Browns. Tennessee. They're kind of worrying me because they didn't have a good game against the Texans, but they came back against them because Derrick Henry's a beast. But I'm picking Pittsburgh on the road, man. I think they have a lot more to them. They have Claypool, Washington. They have a lot of good weapons. Receiver Connor's doing good. Their defense is still good. I know they lost Bush, but and it's going to be I think it's going to be a very close game. But I got the Pittsburgh Steelers on the road. And the Broncos taking on the Chiefs. Unfortunately, I got the Chiefs winning. Another close game. I think the Broncos defense could keep them in games, man. The way we played against New England. Broncos need to get into the red zone, man. 6 field goals not going to beat the Chiefs if they're going to win. For the Chiefs, they got a bounce back game against the Bills on the road, but we're going to have fans, so that could impact something. They're going to have less time to prepare. The Broncos are already preparing for the Chiefs, and it is on the road. But I got the Chiefs winning. They're the better overall team. I know had injuries on the O-line, and I think we're going to get a few sacks on Mahomes for sure. There's going to be a lot of boos at Mahomes and stuff. So, unfortunately, I got the Chiefs winning, but I'm not saying the Broncos winning is out of the question. That it's impossible that we could win the game. But give me the Chiefs on the road. I got the Chargers winning this game. This is an easy game for Justin Herbert. If they lose this game, these people can officially stop sucking the Chargers' dick and saying Justin Herbert's the greatest. I think he has a lot of potential. He's a great young quarterback. He's looking better. He's looking better than Burrow He's looking better than Burrow because he was later down the line, but Burrow at least has a win. Herbert doesn't, but this will be his first win of the year. I believe. I hope not. I hate the Chargers, but in terms of like realistically, the Jags they're gonna lose and Doug Marone's gonna get fired, and that'll be good. Texans Packers bounce back. Texans they blew it. Romeo Cornell decided to go for two. Aggressive move, didn't pay off because Derrick Henry is going to score. They kicked the field goal. I mean they kicked the PAT. It's an 8-point game, but they blew it. So I got the Packers bouncing back. Niners and Patriots. Patriots are staying at home. Niners traveling from LA. This is going to be interesting. Jimmy G taking on his former team. I don't know if Jimmy G ever played the Patriots. I don't really remember, but it's Jimmy G taking on Belichick. I got the damn Patriots. I hate that. Say that. Their defense is still good. I know they held the Broncos to 18 points on field goals. I'm not saying our offense is the greatest, but still, they stopped us at the end zone. Niners, Jimmy G, Kittle, they still have a lot of explosive weapons. But their defense is banged up too. And I think Newton, he was rusty against us because he hasn't played since that game against the Seahawks, I think, or Raiders. I don't really know, but I think he'll get back on track and get the W against Jimmy G. I got the damn Buccaneers winning it on the road. Tom Brady and the crew did that to the Packers, and Tom Brady and the crew are going to do that to the Raiders. The Raiders, if they want to win this game, if they think they're going to win this game, they can't turn the ball over. That's why they won that game against the Chiefs. They didn't turn the ball over. They didn't do stupid shit. They had Henry Ruggs, and a bunch of other players contributed. Derek Carr looked good. If Derek Carr looked like shit, they're going to lose. That's simple. Bucks defense is inconsistent. The Raiders defense is always terrible. I don't care. So I got the Bucks winning in a close game, like by 10 or so. Alright, this was a Thursday night game. Giants and Eagles. Eagles at home. The Eagles, they got their big team, like the big AFC North teams out of the way, with Steelers and Ravens, and they both lost to them. Now they're at home. Thursday night football in front of the lights. Daniel Jones, Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz literally has no one to throw to. Daniel Jones still making mistakes, but he got the W. He had that nice long run against the football team. But I'm picking the damn Eagles to win at home. I think it's about time they win. Carson Wentz, he came back against the Ravens. They didn't win. They didn't tie it up and send it to overtime like the Titans did against the Texans. But I got the damn Eagles winning it at home. And I got yeah, not the Giants. But I think the Giants could win. Their defense is solid. And it all depends on how Carson Wentz plays or whatever. And Jones, hopefully he doesn't get turnovers. All right. Detroit, Atlanta, ATL. I got Detroit winning this game. Matthew Stafford versus Matt Ryan, one of the Matts. It's on the road in ATL. Both teams got deserving wins. Atlanta beats Minnesota, and Detroit got a big W against Jacksonville, as I predicted, because I think Detroit's a way better team than Jacksonville. Detroit, Galloway, Johnson. They got some pieces, and if Patricia can get going, they win this game. They're 500. The Detroit Lions. Who really expected that? And they played tough against good teams, really, the Lions. So you can't really don't give them a fault. I know they blew some lead against the Packers and the Saints, but they've been competitive. They've beaten teams like the Cardinals, and the Jaguars are not good, but the Cardinals they've been playing well against good teams. Just not finishing it. But I think that they're playing the Falcons. They're not a good defense. I think Detroit has a way better defense, and I think that's why they're going to win. I know that took us a while, but I think Detroit's a decent team. They're not terrible. Dallas and Washington, automatic W for Dallas. They got blown out against the Cards, man. Yeah, they got blown out against the Cards, and I think they're gonna win against Washington. Washington, they're s- they're just a unexperienced team. I don't know why Kyle Allen's playing. I know he got that late touchdown to Sims against the Giants, but you gotta uh, give Alex Smith the rock, man. He's gonna win you games, but they're still in the tank for Tua. That's why I think they're gonna lose. I got Dallas losing. I mean Dallas winning. Panthers and Saints. I got the Saints. Michael Thomas is back. Panthers came off a L against the Bears, a good defense, and now Breeze is back off a rest. They got Sanders. They got Thomas. Kind of reminds me of the 2016 Broncos. Sanders and Thomas. Another Thomas, Demarius Thomas. Okay defense. Panthers. They're gonna give them a fight. They're not a bad team like overall anymore. Really, they went they're 3-3. But I got the Saints winning this game. Seahawks, Cardinals. I got the Cardinals winning at home against the Seahawks. Seahawks don't have a good defense like Dallas, but not as bad. They're not as bad as Dallas on defense. I think Russ and Kyler are going to go on a shootout type bender. It's going to be like in the 30s for both teams because both defenses are not like as good. But the Cardinals defense played very well against Dallas. I know they didn't have Dak, but come on, man. With all those weapons, they couldn't even score more than 10 points. So I got the Cardinals winning on the road. And then this is a Monday night game. Bears and Rams. I got the Bears. Nick Foles taking on his old team. He did play for the Rams. And then you got Jared Goff. The Rams didn't really look that good against the Niners. Against Jimmy G. I think the Bears defense is going to give them a scare. The Rams defense is pretty good as well. So it's going to be a defensive game, low scoring. So I got the Bears winning on the road, and that's my predictions for Week 7. Make your picks. If you disagree with me, I don't care. Those are my picks. And if I get them wrong, don't say fuck you like I did to Amir. But, if you're watching this, Amir, which you are, I'm sorry. But yeah, those are my picks for Week 7. I hope Amir watched the last part of it. So yeah, those are my picks. Have a good day, and yeah, peace.